Turanga FM Parakuihi Show online with Matai and Rahia. Tomo mai, e wera te kai.
Iwa te Matai i ra whitu ki te iarere, iwa te Matai i ra whitu ki te ipurangi. Turanga FM Parakuihi Show on air and online with Matai and Rahia. A te mare e heka mā ko te waru o poutu te rangi tēnei, ko Matai Smith ahau.
Morena, ko Rahia tamu ahau. Look outside, Mats.
Look outside, okay.
The weather's been shitty here in Turanga Nui a Kiwa this week, eh?
Terrible, terrible. Heke ana te marangai. And it's been raining here for at least the last 4 or 5 days, which isn't good for all our outdoorsy type activities.
E mea na koe, no mowing lawns for me this week.
Oh, Hemera's waiting, bated breath. Now, as we head further into autumn, I tell you what, there'll be less surfing, because we all like surfing, e ki ngaru, and beach swimming as well. Kei te makariri haere ngā rā.
E mea na koe, I know the perfect place to go on a rainy, cold day though.
Sure, Sugar Bar?
Of course you say that first, no.
Lone Star.
Those are good options, but not when I've got the boys. Have you heard of Galaxy World?
Galaxy World?
Yeah.
Is it like Star Wars?
Carl. Galaxy World is a place here in Turanga where you can play fun games.
Ooh. Like Cliff's Spacey Parlour back in the day.
Who's Cliff?
Cliff's? Bae, that was the best Spacey Parlour in Gizzy of all times.
Never heard of him. But last week, I went to Galaxy World when you were still in isolation on your big deck in Manituki.
Well, we'll get to your trip to Galaxy Planet soon.
Galaxy World.
Planet World. Erua. But before you take flight to Galaxy World, here's Rahia blasting off with the latest Kaitimo news.
Tai oro. Ngā tai pito pito o te tai rāwhiti.
Morena e he ka mātoko maha ki te kotahi mano tāngata kua māwiwi kua ora no hoki te mate kōwhiori ki konei ki te tai rāwhiti. Hei tā hauora tai rāwhiti, nui ake i te rima rau ngā kāinga i noho moho au, kia kaua te mate nei e horapa haere i te takiwa, kia aukati ai te mate. Ki ngā tauranga hou mō te mate nei, toru rau whetutekau ono tāngata hou kua pāngia i te mate kōwhiori, tokorua tonu kei te hohi pira. I tēnei wā tonu toru mano tahi rau whetutekau whetu e mare ana me te kōwhiori i tēnei wā tonu ki konei ki te tai rāwhiti. Akati, koe ranga kaitimoa Parakuihi, ko Rahia tumutumu ahau, morena.
Parakuihi tahi kia Matai raua ko Rahia. 91.7 on air and online.
Tēnā koe Rahia, he pātai tā Matai. How much are Spacey games these days? Like 50 cents?
No. You need a Galaxy World card to play the games. It's kind of like a gaming FPOS card.
Oh, okay. Eki. So, no more using wire to tap the games and score yourself a free game like we used. Oh, I mean, some used to back in the day.
What? You? Nah, you can't tap games at Galaxy World, but you can beat your bros at the mini games they have. And one bro has been bragging about his championship belt. Maidan, I think you know.
It's not
one.
this bro.
No.
Our very own Rahia Tumutumu challenged producer Mike for his golden championship belt. And they played a series of 3 games at Galaxy World to see who's the undisputed champion of the world.
I don't think producer Mike knows what he's got himself into. I hope he likes Nike shoes. They'll be going up his bum.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was wondering where you were going. I was saying, those are not Nikes. Here it is, e te whānau, take a look at this. This is part 1 of Galaxy World.
Kia ora, Te Mangia and I are here at Galaxy World. It's a little bit of a shitere day outside, so we thought we'd come here to Galaxy World where it's the best place for entertainment. I did contact producer Mike to meet me here and I'm just waiting for him. Oh, here he is. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
What are you wearing there?
This is the championship belt that I won off a bunch of kids years ago and no one's been able to beat me for it.
With Matai away with COVID, we thought, producer Mike and I thought, what a perfect time to go and try out Galaxy World for a story for the Parakuihi show. Well, you know, Rahia and Matai like a bit of competition, so I might play you for your belt.
You're challenging me for the...
Yep.
Yes, I am producer Mike. I am the phenomenal one. I am the game.
And I had heard from producer Mike over the time that I've known him that, you know, he's the man at all these arcade games and he actually presented a belt. Challenging you for your
But you're
belt.
an adult. All right, best of 3, eh?
Okay.
And I am the current champion. And Rahia Tumutumu thinks she can take the title off of me? Galaxy World is the venue and you're going down.
Let's go and see what games they have here.
You're going down, man.
So the first game of our challenge between producer Mike and I was basically a water pistol game where you kill zombies.
Game number 1 was a game where you had to shoot zombies with a water pistol.
But with producer Mike and I, it was whoever lasted the longest. So whoever died because of the zombies, they basically lost. Do you have to wear a belt mask?
Yeah, you gotta wear them over your eyes.
Oh.
I don't even like water. Putting it on me, drinking it. Yeah! Yeah!
So I was just keeping calm, and I was just like, psh.
I looked over at Rahia and she looked like she was in a zone. Like, psh, psh, psh. I think your one was suffering from some performance anxiety.
I feel like if we do have an apocalypse here in New Zealand or around the world, I'll be ready. And then I just heard a, oh no! And I looked to my left and my mates basically died, and I just thought, well, surprise, surprise, I'm the man at this game.
But what the camera didn't show you was the water squirted me right in the eye. I should have been wearing these glasses during the game, but the water went and right into my eye and I couldn't see anything.
So yeah, I won that game, the first game, and I just thought, oh gosh, I've got this belt in the bag. I think I won that one, guys! That was a cool one. It was a little bit scary though for Te Manya.
Oh, whio ke koe Rahia. Ka mautuihi. Currently, Rahia is 1-0 up in the best of 3 for the Galaxy World Championship. And she even won with Te Mangia sitting on her lap.
Well, what can I say? I'm a master at multitasking.
Oh, wahine pukingaro. Now, you have 2 more games to go before you can become the actual champ and be the Lisa Carrington of Spacey Games, if you can win 1 more game.
And much like Lisa Carrington, oh, I'll be humble in victory.
Jingoes, send in the police, she's got guns. Time will tell, because here is part 2 of Rahia versus producer Mike and their Galaxy World Challenge.
The second game we played was a basketball game. Bear in mind that I am a defender when it comes to both netball and basketball.
The second game was basketball, and I was channeling my inner Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I just remember looking out over at producer Mike, and you know, he is quite tall, so he was able to kind of just drop the balls in the goals. I wouldn't say that's cheating, but I reckon it's a little bit cheating. Ah, producer Mike beat me.
I was always going to win that one. I've got the height advantage, I've got the reach advantage.
Anyway, I'm not a sore loser, but you kind of get my drift on what happened then. So we're playing a Jurassic Park one now. It looks like we have to do a lot of shooting. Anyway, we saw one of the games, and you know, producer Mike and I do like our adventure movies, and there was a Jurassic Park one where you kind of have to work together, and I just, you know, put my competitive pants to the side, and I was just like, no, we've got to work together.
I would have made them extinct the second time. And Rahia and I, we made a pretty good team. You know what, it was me. I was doing the majority of the dinosaur killing. She was doing all right.
They are lucky we don't live on Jurassic Park, because we would have done damage. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Well, it was one apiece between producer Mike and I. Anyway, we made our way to a shooting game where you basically shoot pins.
And I saw Rahia in the corner of my eye, and she had a concentration as steel as a sword.
I was Angelina Jolie in one of her, you know, blockbuster movies, and I was like, boom, boom, boom.
But I kept shooting, and I was shooting, and I was trying to get as many as I could. And I was thinking, oh, I got this, I got this, I got this.
I was just thinking to myself, come on, am I going to win? Like, I have to win this belt.
I just got to get a few more, just got to get a few more.
I'm so competitive, and I want to take this belt home. I want to hang it up on my door and send producer Mike photos of the belt.
What?
I got 60, producer Mike got 49.
No, this is broken, that's why. How much did you?
Yes, I won a belt.
Not really.
So after all the hard mahi and all those games that we played, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have the belt. And boy, it just feels great.
And the new champion of the Galaxy World, Rahia Timu.
I'd like to thank my mum who picked up Boy so I could beat producer Mike. I would also like to thank my incredible skills for allowing me to be the best.
And also, she wants to thank the team at Galaxy World, me kore ake koutou. And if you drop in for a look at Galaxy World, you may just see our very own Rahia defending her belt.
And if you want to challenge for my title, I'll beat you like I beat producer Mike.
Thank you. Kia ora, Miss Kumara. And now, he pātai no tā mātai. What is a good way, Rahia, to relax after a high intense day of playing Spaceys at Galaxy World? I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
Here's a hint. It's a 4-letter word starting with Y.
Yoza.
Gosh, did the fist as well. Close. Yoga, not Yoza. Now, recently, Rahia met instructor Maria from Reset Yoga, not Yoza, and took part in a special one-on-one session.
I needed a good yoga class after becoming the champion of the world, and that's what I did. And spoiler alert, it was incredible.
Te ahua nei, kei te tika ngā korua Rahia. I wasn't there, so anyway, you can see that story next week on our 50th episode of Parakuihi. But for now, hei kona!
Do you want to challenge me for my belt?
Yoza. Oops.
Parakuihi tahi kia mātai raua ko Rahia, 91.7 on air and online.